What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video with me, Airsickhydra. We're going to be talking today through a little bit of an update because, well, simply put, and I probably don't need to tell you this, that the channel has been pretty barren, inconsistent, and a bit weird as of probably even the past year. So those of you that are still here, hanging with, bearing in, and therefore, thank you, because I don't deserve you and you're amazing, quite simply. And I want to give you a little bit of an update finally on what's the plan sort of 2019, because believe it or not, I have some plans and I have some ideas. Granted, the past few months have been somewhat testing for a variety of personal and gaming related reasons, but YouTube is still something that very much is what I want to do. Where'd the game stuff go? Where'd the game stuff go? I can't even do an update video properly. There you go. Have some more footage, generic footage in the background. We'll put some ambient music into, it'll be fine. Anyway, bit of an update. Obviously, you'll have seen recently we've dabbled in some Blood Bowl leagues. Really enjoyed that. And we've dabbled in some More Time leagues. We're going to be kicking off with a Season 2 of More Time. That is going to be consistently put out as videos on a Monday. So I'm actually going to record it now instead of live streaming it. I may live stream my games in the middle, or I may live stream my PvE games. But in terms of, I think, the channel and such, I think it is nice to have them there as video content rather than live streams. YouTube doesn't seem to treat all of these things equally. Likewise with the Blood Bowl, we're going to have continual seasons of that too. So we're going to have at least a couple of videos a week out in terms of these two. We're hoping as well, we've got a few mods in the way for More Time to change the files and make it a bit more consistent and fair. I'm actually going to be playing as Chaos, which is going to be a lot more of a challenge in More Time. So hopefully that will be a bit more interesting for you guys to watch as well, because the first season went rather well with the Witch Hunters. And likewise in Blood Bowl too, the first season's gone exceptionally well, although I think I'm about 4 videos behind, but, well, spoiler alert, things go exceptionally well. That's going to continue, but I'm also joining the Rebel Miners League for Blood Bowl. So I'm going to be playing in my first sort of big boy league as such. It's not big boy because it's obviously miners, but it's going to be my first league. This I'd class a Hydra Bowl as a friendly league. This is going to be a bit more try-hard. I'm going to be playing as Orcs, greenskins, should be fun. Now, what else is going on? Warhammer Fantasy obviously has been missing for a while, and those of you that have enjoyed watching it, I apologise. If you're not up to date with current affairs, we're missing 2 players currently. Potentially even 3, having recruited Hymo. We basically 2 players have left, and so Grimvald and Shauna are no longer in the group. That was due to them choosing to do other things with their spare time and having priorities elsewhere, and fair play to it. I've just realised it looks like I'm wearing orange lipstick. I promise you I'm not wearing much. So they're no longer in the group. Hymo is unclear, so we still have Grimvald and Rogel, and right now I'm recruiting to continue because I would like to finish the campaign. We're approximately halfway through. However, it is abundantly clear to me that the content, although some of you that follow the channel regularly do like it, it's not for everyone on the channel, which is more of a gaming related channel. Let's be realistic here. I have given in, and I have realised that due to the YouTube system, having inconsistent content just hurts you. And in the long run, I'm going to start developing a second channel as of right now. It's called Role Corruption because if you're not familiar with tabletop roleplay games of Games Workshop, if you see something scary, you roll a corruption test. So, Role Corruption. We're going to be talking through and going through all of the Games Workshop roleplay games, doing campaigns as well as discussion videos on lore, maybe some discussion videos on characters, classes, how to roleplay different versions, etc. Different ideas. And that is, well, the channel is made, but it doesn't have artwork. Still waiting for that. I'm still waiting for a few things. I'll put a link down there, and if you want to subscribe and press the bell button, feel free to do so. We're probably looking at 2020 January to kick things off for that. And the Warhammer Roleplay group will be moving over to that, as well as in a live stream format. I'll continue it on Twitch, on Airsickhydra, I think, and I'll be streaming it on the YouTube channel, obviously simultaneously, both via Restream. That's my intention, at least, to turn it into a live stream every Saturday afternoons, UK time. 3 till 7 should be good. It'll be every other week for Warhammer Fantasy. Well, that's a bit sad, isn't it? Well, every other week, alternating between that, I'm going to be running a Dark Heresy campaign. And this is a next bit of news, and this is why I've been a bit quieter as of recent. I've actually been working on a homebrew Dark Heresy mixed with Warhammer Fantasy. Basically, I'm making my own-ish. I say that, I'm stealing ideas from everywhere that I can. I'm making my own tabletop roleplay game, kind of, really, a bit. So we're taking inspiration from Dark Heresy and from Warhammer Fantasy. I've got about 50 careers or roles, they're careers actually, in total, out of about 8 classes, something like that. And we have a system where you can play in multiple different frameworks, so we're probably going to go with a traditional, you're working for an Inquisitor, and you may be a guardsman that is or has been recruited, you may be a death cult assassin that has been recruited, etc. We're going to have to see how it plays out, because the players I'm recruiting are going to help choose the framework for this, so we're going to try and decide what's actually going to be most suitable. And we'll be playing with, the rules will be very familiar to those of you that have been watching Warhammer Fantasy, but they'll also be very familiar if you've watched Dark Heresy, because it will quite literally be a blend of the two. We're going to be rolling a post-test. Anyway, there'll be lots of videos about this on the new channel, Roll Corruption, of talking through how I'm making this system. I can't post every rule. I can simply post references to the pages on existing games that have the rules and say we're using this rule, because I can't share with you guys a document that has large spiels of text that have been taken from existing copyrighted content. That wouldn't be fair of me, and it also wouldn't be legal of me, so I have to be careful there. But I will be, as and when it's ready, sharing a document that will have a means to homebrew it yourself, but you will need both of the books in order to do so. So I will simply do page references of, for this skill we're using this rule from this page of this book, and perhaps you can then copy and paste if you already own it. But that's a little side project for me that has taken a lot of time to try and fiddle and get ready, and it's going to take all of December really to get that done. So I'm going to be a little quieter on the live streaming, although I will still be live streaming hopefully a few times a week. But that is something very much in the works. Back on the original channel, we're going to keep the gaming coming, but realistically it's going to be quiet for a few months because there's just not a lot happening in the Games Workshop sort of spectrum right now. I'm really looking forward to the Total War Warhammer 2 Malice Darkblade, because that was actually one of the first books I ever read for Warhammer Fantasy. So Total War Warhammer 2, I'll probably do a Let's Play, just a nostalgic Let's Play going through the game, although I still have issues recording it. God knows why. I think it's my processor, but it's choppy, it's horrible, and I don't understand why. But I'll try and do that, and things will hopefully be more consistent. I'll also share with you some of the artwork. Once again, if you do want to jump on the new channel, the link will be down there, so if you want to jump on, get involved with it. Obviously there's nothing on the channel right now. I don't even have an official logo, so it's Roll Corruption. The link will be down there. You can jump in if you like. I'll do an official announcement closer to the time of sort of content launch, but for now I just wanted to share with you an update that I'm still alive. I'm still planning things. I have been very inconsistent recently, and that is entirely my fault, but things will be continuing, and we will continue to perhaps rebuild a little bit, but also split our direction somewhat to make things a little more congruent with the YouTube algorithms. And realistically, if this second channel gets 100 subscribers that like the content, I'm totally happy with that. I don't give a damn on the numbers. If people watch it, if people like it, if it helps them, if it entertains them, it doesn't matter if it's 5, 10, 1,000, 5,000 or whatever, as long as it's me making something that I share with someone else and they enjoy it. That's all I need. Guys, have yourself a great day, have yourself a great week, and I will be live streaming again soon, perhaps even this afternoon. I'll see you then.